Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to bring you 5 under $5 Mother's Day gift ideas that you can share with your friends, your co-workers, your Bible study ladies. These are all super easy to make. Just give somebody a little smile. So if you want to know how to make them, stick around. I'll show you how. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, for this first one, I'm going to take these little succulent plants. I got them at Michael's for 99 cents. I'm taking a piece of craft paper that measures 4.5 by 4.5, and I'm going to fold it over on the diagonal. And then I'm just going to center my plant right into the center of it, and I'm going to pull the front up and the back up, make sure that they're even. I'm going to pull my sides up, and I'm going to go ahead and fold that up on both sides. And I'm going to do the same thing with the opposite side. And then just fold those in on the sides into each other on both sides. And then we're going to take a rubber band and put it around there to hold it till we put a ribbon around it. Okay, then I'm just using a clear rubber band to hold it all together until I can tie my ribbon onto it. Just put it right up to the ledge. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of white jute. I'm going to find my center point and I'm going to glue it into the back. Now don't glue it to your rubber band yet. You can on the front because it'll pop the minute you touch it with the glue. Go ahead and come around to the front, tie a little knot, and then go ahead and glue that part on. And then your rubber band will pop and you can just go ahead and take it off. And then go ahead and glue the two sides as well, just to kind of make sure that your ribbon does stay up there. Just a little dollop of glue. And then just go ahead and tie a bow. And I'm just going to take some flowers. I got those at Michael's, and I'm taking a barbecue skewer. I'm going to cut it, down to where it just is probably about 2 inches above the flower pot. Go ahead and glue your flower pot into your paper, and then go ahead and cut that off, and we're going to glue our flower onto that. This is a quick and easy one, and it turns out so cute. Just go ahead and put your glue it right there to it has a sticker on it. And then I'm going to come back in with a punch similar color to what the flower is, and I'm going to glue it to the back just to kind of finish off the back. Package these, I just use some cellophane bags. I'm just going to put it right down into the bottom of the bag. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie a rubber band around the top part. Just kind of get it centered and straight in there. And then go ahead and tie one of those clear rubber bands around the top part. And then we're going to add a tag. Now I've given you the tag where you can print them out in the description below. And I'm just going to add a little piece of cardstock that's a little bit bigger than the tag that says Happy Mother's Day to the back of that. And I'm just using some regular Tombow glue to glue that on. And then I'm going to take a hole punch and punch a hole in it to tie on with a ribbon. I've given you the tag in both PDF and PNG. So if you have a Cricut, you can bring it in and do a print and cut. And then I'm just going to tie another piece of that same jute on there and tie it around the very top. This was super simple, and these are so cute. Taking a little simple something and gift wrapping it like this really does make it stand out. I think these are so pretty. Let me know what you think in the comments today. Which one's your favorite? Okay, for this next one, we're just making some candy bonnets. I've given you the pattern in both SVG and PDF. If your paper is thin, cut one piece out of cardstock and one out of your decorative paper, and we are just going to glue these on together. This is going to be for the brim of the hat. And for the top part of the hat, we're going to use 2-ounce condiment cups. You can purchase those on Amazon. I'll give you the link for them. Or if you have a local restaurant that'll just give you a couple of them, that's what I would do. Just make sure you get it glued together well. This is going to be for the bottom part of the hat. And then the 2 round circles that we're going to glue together are going to be for the top part of the hat. Go ahead and glue your 2 circles to the bottom part of that little cup. And then we are going to glue this to the center of our hat. And just go ahead and just glue one little ledge right there so you can make sure you get it centered. And then we will peel it back here in a second to go ahead and fill it up. That's why you can make sure that you do get it into the center of the hat. And I'm just using regular M&Ms with mine, and just go ahead and fill it up. Just kind of pull that back and fill it up. And then we're going to go ahead and put hot glue all the way around the rest of the ledge and glue that to the hat. This is just an easy way to make sure that you do get it centered. And then let that dry real well. Next, I'm going to use that same tag I used in the last one, and I'm just going to cut some decorative paper to go around the back of this one. And then I'm just going to glue it on with some Tombow glue. To decorate my hat, I'm going to find the center point, and I'm going to start with a ribbon right in the center of the front of the hat. And then I'm going to kind of diagonal down as I get towards the back part of it so I can crisscross them in the back like that. And then we can trim all that off here in a minute when we get closer to it. But just go ahead and get it where you need it to be and then start gluing it together. But you are going to have to come from the center of the hat going down towards the bottom of the hat. And you can decorate these however you want to. This is how I'm decorating mine. And I'm just going to cross in the back, glue that down, and then I'm going to trim my tabs off. I got these little flowers at Michael's, and I'm just going to go ahead and use 2 of the white and 1 of the pink, and I'm just going to cut it right off at the top of the stem. And these are in the paper craft area, so I'm just going to glue my pink one on in the center, and then I'm going to glue my 2 white ones on each side. And you can really decorate these up a lot if you want to. Okay, then for my tag, I'm just going to attach it to the top. And then I'm just going to add another one of those white flowers right next to it. And that was pretty easy. Look how cute that is. And to package them, I'm just going to take a regular clear treat bag. I'm going to put it right down in the center of this. And then I'm just going to tie a rubber band around the top part. And then I'm just going to tie a ribbon around it. Taking this extra step really does decorate your gift a lot nicer. And it doesn't take a lot of effort. Hey, I think those turned out super cute. Let me know what you think. And if they want to eat the candy, just poke a hole in the bottom of it and the candy can just come right out. And then they could keep it. This next one, I'm using some jumbo popsicle sticks. And these measure 3/4 inches wide by 5 3/4 in length. And then I'm just going to cut off the round end on the bottom of 2 of them. And these are going to be my cross rails for my fence. I'm building a little fence. I'm just cutting them off with my miter shears. And you could actually cut these off with scissors. I started doing with the miter shears, and actually it would end up being a little easier with just some real sharp scissors. So I'm going to line up 6 of the popsicle sticks, or the craft sticks. I know I have 5 here, but do 6 because you need 6 for this one. And we're just going to trim off the very bottom. Just go straight across with your ruler and then go ahead and clip those off. Now again, those little sharp scissors that I used, the little orange ones, they cut these real easy. But you want to cut 6 of them. This is how we're going to line these up, and then I'm just going to go ahead and line my 2 pieces up on this little board that has these lines on it so I can get my first measurement, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue my first stick on here. And then just keep going across, evenly spacing to get all of them across there. And they only ended up having like maybe a 1/4 inch between each one. Just kind of line it up and then just start gluing them down. And you could use wood glue if you wanted to instead of hot glue. Okay, next I'm just going to take a sponge and I'm just going to paint it with some chalk paint in white. And I'm going to paint the front and the back completely. And I ended up doing 2 coats on this to get it completely covered. My fence is drying. I'm just going to take another one of those little Mother's Day cards and I'm going to attach some green cardstock to the back of it. Just cut a piece that's about a little bit bigger all the way around on both sides. To give it a little bit more wood look, I'm going to take my chip brush and some brownish colored or tan colored chalk paint, and I'm going to go ahead and distress it. Just go ahead and get most of the paint off of your paintbrush and then just start rubbing it back and forth. And then just get it however distressed you want it. I'm getting mine pretty distressed. It's all dry. I'm going to go ahead and attach my tag, and I'm using just the Tombow glue on this as well. And then I got a little metal M at Michael's. They came in a little pack with a bunch of different letters in it. I think it's a Tim Holtz. And I'm going to put this one on the fence down towards the bottom. And then I'm going to put that little metal M from Mother right on the front part of the tag. And then I got these little leaf branches in the papercraft department over at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to glue 2 of these to the front. And you could decorate this up however you want to. You could put flowers all over it or whatever you want to. This is just going to be for the front part of some wildflower seeds that I bought at Dollar Tree, just to kind of dress it up a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to take my leaf packs, put them behind my fence. I'm going to take some green ribbon, and I'm going to wrap it around there. And then I'm going to come through the second little opening on each side. Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead and pull this tight around all 3 of these pieces and tie it in a bow. And then pull your leaf packs up so you can see them from the back, and then go ahead and put them at a diagonal. And then I'm going to put like a glue dot on the corner of each one of those outer fence pieces to hold it in place. To add a little extra dimension to it, I'm just adding a butterfly right in the center part. I think this one turned out super cute. Next, I'm just going to take some regular cellophane gift wrap, just fold it over the top part of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and tuck my backs and glue those in. This was just a little bit too big for a gift bag. So just go ahead and pull them back to the back, and then go ahead and put a piece of tape on the back to hold them together. And then go ahead and just tie them up right at the front. Just put a little ribbon around them. I really like the way that this one turned out. I think it was really cute. Okay, I think this one turned out so nice. Let me know what you think in the comments. This would be great for anybody that likes to garden. Next, I'm going to take a piece of cardstock that measures 2 inches by 7.5 inches, and then I'm going to score it at 1.5 inches, 3.25 inches, 4.25 inches, and 6 inches. And then take a bone folder to go ahead and make all of those little seams flat. Okay, next I'm going to take some candy. I'm just using some Hershey's Minis. I'm going to take 4 of them, and I'm going to take a rubber band, and I'm going to rubber band them together. Then I'm going to take some double-sided tape, go down into the very center piece of this, and go ahead and put that down there and glue those in. Then go ahead and pull your sides up. Make sure that they match when you pull them up in the top part, and then we're going to put some glue on those to glue them together. Just on the top edge there. And then go ahead and make sure that they're even. And then just let that dry real good. Next, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut the corners off. And then I'm going to take a hole punch and punch 2 hole punches in the center. And this is what we're going to attach some ribbon with. Next, I'm just going to run a ribbon right through both holes. And then I'm going to tie a bow off in the front. And then I got these little flowers at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to glue one right to the front. Next, to package them, I'm just going to use one of those cellophane bags again. I'm just going to put it right down into the center. And then I'm going to take a rubber band, tie it off at the top, and then I'm going to put a ribbon around it. Now, you could sell these at a craft fair, but make multiple colors because it really does look good. A lot of people like to buy a variety. If you are going to sell these at a craft fair, I think they would be a good seller. And then I'm going to go ahead and take another one of those little Mother's Day tags, and I'm going to cut behind it too to give it a little bit of more depth. And then I'm going to attach this to the ribbon that's on the front part of the bag. And when you print your little tags too, I did offset them a little bit to the right so that you do have room to give you a hole punch through it. And that was pretty easy. That was a simple one. I think these turned out so cute. These are great if you have several people you want to give to because they are super quick to make, and they are probably the least expensive of the ones that I made today. Let me know what you think. For this one, I'm using the little seed starter cups. You get those in a stack at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of styrofoam in each one of those. Just kind of push the bottom one on down in there, and then we can glue the top one on to top of that one. I'm just going to add a little of the super moss right into the top part of this just to kind of cover up the styrofoam. And I got that at Michael's. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down. Okay, next I got this artificial boxwood, and I got on Amazon. I'll give you the link for it, and I'm just going to go ahead and push some of these down in here. Just cut them off and push them on down in there. Leave the wire on them though, because you need something to go down into them. And I'm just going to fill these up pretty full. And you can use any kind of plant that you want to, or you could put flowers in these. But these little seed cups, they're very inexpensive and they look cute. Okay, next I'm just going to tie a green ribbon right around the front part and tie it into a bow. And then just trim off the excess. Next, I'm going to take a little tag, I'm going to put it onto a barbecue skewer, and then I'm going to glue it to the top part of that, and then I'm just going to stick this right down inside of my plant. Okay, and then I'm just adding a flower right to the front. These are super quick and easy, and they look cute. They could be put on a tiered tray or anything. And I didn't record how to package them. I'm sorry about that, but this is how they looked after they packaged it. I just put them in another one of those bags and tied a green ribbon around the top. I think those turned out so pretty. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like these kind of videos, be sure and give me a like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified when I have a new video upload. All of these are great gifts just to give to somebody that you like as a friend or a coworker or anybody you just want to give something simple to. Thank you so much for watching.